Yes, the music slowly fades, and yet I still click it away, always slightly too early. Why? I have no idea. Yo, hello, and welcome. I'm exceedingly tired, and today we're gonna play something random. I've been joined by Colleen, as always. Hello.
Oh no, we can be tired together.
Honestly, if people now tell me that you're not actually here and I'm only hearing you in my head, I'd believe it. As you hear probably from the game music already in the background, we're gonna play something that might actually put me to sleep. Now, I'm probably not the first person to fall asleep during a stream. I think my own son might have beaten me to it, even.
Well, that was only on purpose.
What, that he fell asleep on a stream on purpose?
Yeah, because he was doing a 24-hour.
Then it's not on purpose that he falls asleep. It's still not that he needs to sleep.
Well, let's just say this: he hasn't just fallen asleep on stream.
Yeah, we are gonna play something called Citizen Sleeper. Now we are gonna do a new game. I will erase the first cast. Basically what this game is you are a sleeper. As with this, we will be taking some classes that will allow us particular things to do stuff. And I guess we need to try to not be asleep.
Good luck.
Hey! How's up, Chips? Hello! Heyo!
I got my 7th streak.
Greetings, salutation, how's it going? Well, I'm not asleep. For some reason. Can't tell you why. So now I'm gonna do some Citizen Sleeper.
I am also the EP. I did not want to get up this morning. Like, yesterday I got up at like 5:30 in the morning for I don't know what reason and got to be productive. Today it's just like, good luck getting up before 9.
5:30 in the morning. I was still awake then. Anyway, my body wishes I was asleep. You were asleep, but I got work soon. Yeah, I know, right? I also had work today. I still don't know how I didn't just explode. I drove with the car like an hour and then actually cleaned a holiday park, all the windows, and then drove back to the main HQ, which is an hour drive, and then from there half an hour back home because I need to fill the fan up with water. And now I'm at home like, did I do all that today?
I think so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
ran on like automatic.
All right, we have the operator. I see. So we can basically we pick our little sleepily dudes. Somebody offered to take my Friday shift. Oh yeah.
Yay.
Also, if you want to watch something or do something on Friday, I should also be free. Can't be all the way here because, you know, need to spend time with the missus. But should be free. Let's see. We can be an operator. An operator works with drones and high-precision remote machines to perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers assigned to operator work are usually cerebral and precise people. We have no engineering skill, interface, no endurance, intuit, and engage. I forgot what all of that did.
Look at me.
No, I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, I can look up stuff for you. That's about it.
Yeah. Extractors work on resource extraction, often in hard vacuum environments. Sleepers assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and have high levels of endurance. Well, you know, our endurance is indeed higher. Oh, can't actually. Operator. Or we can be a machinist.
Machinist sounds like something you would do.
I think I am a machinist with all of the others. A machinist repairs and modifies automated systems used in the industrial resource extraction. Godly. Sleepers assigned to machinist work are usually diligent, careful, and structural people. Like I said, I might just fall asleep during a stream, and I also said that I'm not the first one to do that. I'm pretty sure Travis has done that before. Ah, the wife has brought an offering. How did you get these? Did you go to the store?
Where did you have them?
I brought them. Did I bring them?
Wow.
Ah, apparently I brought home cans of monsters.
Wow,
I have
you
not fallen
really running on automatic.
Yeah, I'm gone. I have fallen asleep on Lure, but that's different. Yeah, that's different. You're allowed to fall asleep on Lure. Anyway, so I know we don't have a lot of people, but there should be a poll. What shall we play? We can either be a machinist, be an operator, or be an extractor. Each come with their own different like perks. And I've forgotten what all they do. I know they come in play during like the game, but oh, monster. Oh,
Which is it? Just normal monster, or you have like a special flavor?
it's Rio.
Oh, I don't think I've had that.
Yeah, you have not fallen asleep on your own stream. For some reason, and don't take this the wrong way, my boy. I don't believe you.
I mean, there was a time when I almost fell asleep on his stream.
I mean, there's a time where he literally asked me if we could watch something that because I have access to it, I turned it on, and half an hour later, he didn't respond anymore. So I'm pretty sure he might have just fallen asleep on stream for 10 minutes and just didn't notice. And then sometimes he wakes up and he goes, I wasn't asleep. No, that's why you weren't like reacting for the last 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, like I was watching a video with him laughing, and it was this like hilarious moment he would have loved. And I'm like, where are you? And then he was asleep.
Oh.
And then he woke up an hour later.
24-hour stream, but I plan to fall asleep. Yeah, okay, but then you plan to sleep. You don't fall asleep on a 24-hour stream, you know, and I mean, you do, but you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do it because you don't need to. I am planning in like a holiday to do a 24-hour stream as well. But I'm planning to just stream for 24 hours.
Like,
Minus, you know, the explanatory like bathroom breaks and all that.
I mean, I hope you'll like get up to go to the bathroom.
Lord Fishdude has arrived. I don't even need to look who did that. Yeah, he did. Hello, welcome. Greetings.
Like, oh, no.
I did a stretch. Well, I can stretch. Oh. One Dandy Richmond. Yes, we're going to investigate a lot of things. Welcome. We are about to play Citizen Sleeper. I should probably do one of them, and I don't mean be a citizen. But I was thinking, and I'm like, no, I need to stream. Also, thank you for the hydrate, and yes, I also stretch.
Like, and if you can't just do it, vote.
Yes, Lord Fishdude, thank you for being here and scaring the absolute bejesus out of me. As always, appreciate it. Machinist. It's currently a thing. Sleeper-sided machinists usually diligent, careful, and structured people. Ah, you guys really want me to go out of my comfort zone, aren't you? Structured. But I do like engineering, and I don't like to engage, so... To be fair, this would not be completely me. Yes, I like engineering. Oh, is that cheese?
Oh.
I forgot what I was about to say. My wife brought cheese.
Oh.
I do like cheese.
I also like cheese.
Diligent and careful is bullshit. I know, right? But yeah, engage, approach a problem head on is -1. No, I dive into a problem when need be. People are asking me like, why the heck are you putting on your swim trunks? Simple, there's a problem. You're not allowed cheese. Chew. Go bother your mother. I'm too tired for your bullshit. Look how politely you can suddenly sit.
Like, oh. Like, I demand cheese tax.
Alright, Evie. Here. Eat Lord Fistoon's tax. Nom 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 nom. There you go. Don't worry, I'm not feeding her cheese because one, she can't have cheese. I have one of the few lactose intolerant cats in the world. But there's also sausage on there, so it's fine. Yeah, you disappear. Thank you still for being here and scaring the absolute bit out of me. And hope you have a very lovely day. Machinist!
Let's
Yeet.
go.
People are very polite to me today. Also, the game might be a little bit louder than expected, but there are no options, so I don't know how to fix that.
So if it is louder than us, please do say something.
No, there shouldn't also be like a lot of text, so shouldn't be a lot of voice, which, come to think of it, in my tired state, might not be a good idea. The first thing you become aware of. Ooh, that is really loud. Is it loud for you guys as well? Because I can't put it lower in my main thing, but oh boy.
I gotta turn it down on Discord, then I know I'm not hearing like an echo effect.
There.
Well, it doesn't seem to be very bad on my side, so please inform me because my audio is always weird with his streams. I don't know why.
Nobody knows why. I lowered it a little bit. The first thing you became aware of on awaking is the disconnect, the delay between thinking and feeling, between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. It is at the worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be a body that was indisputably yours. Shall we forget our old body or shall we think of our old body? What do we want to do? We want to keep like mind to the present? Beer!
Oh. Yeah, why not think of your body? I don't know.
Ah, you don't want to get rid of our old body? Very well.
Nah.
Leap into a cold lake on a hot day. The sting of blood welling from a fresh wound. Is that what you go to? Ugh. The friction of a fingertip. Ugh. What have you done to me, Colleen? I don't want to think of like blood or I don't want to think of that my fingertips have friction. Because most of the times they don't. Ever try opening a garbage bag? There's no friction on those bastards.
That's why you use like a bit of water on your fingertip and then open them.
Quick, lick the garbage bag. All of a sudden, the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach until you can't tell one from another. This is, by the way, going to be the first time that I'm not going to try to forget the flesh. Because normally I'm like, the flesh is weak, obsolete. I am better than all of this. But, you know, they need to go for a different route. Fine. The cold slips in behind and around you, and the sensation fades out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body. Given your current circumstances, the walls of the containers feel immediately present, cold, hard, at your back and face, cramping your limbs. Stay away from my cheese, you nasty cat. I will end you. I can still see. You can't hide behind the table. I still see you. You're still trying to eat my cheese. Why don't you bother Mother? Oh, she doesn't have cheese. I see. Fine. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with a banal quality of a digital notification. Right there are thousands of them. There's literally thousands of them. So, do we want to remember the plan or remember the others? What do we want to do, people? I mean, I find if you're trying to, like, go away and it feels like we're trying to flee,
Yeah.
just remember the plan. Don't remember the others, they're probably long gone.
I mean, let's go for the plans.
Right. You mostly remember that it wasn't a good plan, but then your options were limited. And once you got an itch to get out by any means possible, it was either that plan or something much, much worse. It was at least simple. Collapse the shaft, drill away in the chaos, slip into a cargo processing, seal yourself into a container, and just hope the freighter left before you were missed. Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers, but the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Pardon? I have a little bean, but I have to explain this to you. I probably hear this kind of stuff. So Evie was trying to eat from my plate, which she never really does, but lately during streams she realized I'm distracted. So she's like, ho! Ho ho! But then I grabbed this little bean bag. And as soon as I grab it, she has now removed herself from the premise into her box of safety a few feet away from me. Because she knows I will yeet that thing at her face with precision. Because it's a soft little bean bag thing, you know, it won't hurt her, but it does go like bang. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on the grim and heartless rock. Even if in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reach the destination. Do we try to rest, or do we just wait for our inevitable demise? What are we gonna do? Also, chat may interfere if you guys are like, oh, let's do that one.
If you guys want to hear something, go say something. Don't let me have to decide everything.
Well, I'm too tired, so, you know. You're gonna. Because, you know, when it comes to chat, I'm probably going to die.
Try to rest. Let's see if you'll die.
Try to rest, but you are restless. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You are duly aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You have spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves into your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Time passes, the cold creeps further in. You feel something. Oh, Don't worry, my dude. Many boys have that at your age. It happens to the best of them. Warmth. Oh my. Not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound, too. Everywhere. Screeching and shimmering, so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light. White as the cold, softer and softer, until in the haze of dirty yellow a figure appears. You are out. And this is basically where we're gonna spend most of the time. This is like a large station. There are multiple sections of this station, and we need to make a living here.
Good luck.
It has been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit, huddled in a corner of his scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness. Back to life. And you stare at the ornating, curving element of an improvised heater. You are surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc slices them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. "So, Sleeper, you all thawed yet?" I mean, it's impolite not to answer, right?
Yeah.
Almost. Never seen one of you come line like this. New frames must have been better perseverance in Sub-Zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to hull plates or inside outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Also, does he have a tiny bot on his shoulder?
Yes.
Look, he's got a spider
It's
bot.
adorable. And it's freaking adorable.
It's also, I think, his eyes. Because there's cables running in his body.
It's possible.
Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech. His headset with a glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches. Its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. For a moment I lost my side notes. So, oh, there we go. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Lindsay just picked up Evie, but she still has a sack of potato looking at the food. Here, take one for the road then. I'll leave you, Menace. Nobody loves you. The last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. You struggled to read his expressions beneath the tech, but he seemed lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he's just figuring out what to do with you. Well, I mean... Did my controller stop? What happened? Ah, my controller stopped. Don't know why.
The plug got messed up?
No, it was just... I had to be somewhere else for a short bit. There we go. Well, we can ask what happened, or say I plan to survive, or we can just say nothing at all. You know, stay in here and rot, stuck bastard.
I guess I plan to survive.
I will survive! You aren't sure if he hears you. I won't ask what led you to do it. To sell yourself to a corporation, and I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now. And you're just software. A rogue immolation illegally possessing corporate property. You're not alone. You remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet, as you padded to the sleeper cells, the promise of a life off-world. But as you do, You get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You are no longer that person. You are an offshoot. A copy. What you won't know is what's ahead. At least the last one didn't. Ain't no easy way to put it. That body of yours falling apart. The same for any sleeper who makes it out. Aspender wants to protect their property. But if they can't keep hold of you, well, no one can. You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence. A build-in dependence on the regular administered supplements that were a part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down, separated from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? But for now, sleeper, you're one of the lucky ones. Drago glances up and away, up and away, towards the glassy domed yard. The Eye is the best place you could have been right now. What the hell, the Eye? Station, you'll see soon enough. Dragus impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I got things to get on with. There's an old freighter container I've been using as a storage out of the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to use it. Something wells up beside you. Emotion. Fatigue. You shakily get up your feeling. I will not. Alright, you head up there.
It hurts.
Hmm?
Then you find out it really hurts to nod.
Yeah, I will not. Alright, you head up on there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Drago stalks back into the Rex. His drone's already converging on the rusty hulk. Plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. Welcome to the Erlen Eye. Well, hold up. Welcome to the Erling Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home and rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now. Very well.
Oh, excuse me.
Empty container. You're home. For now. All cycles need an end. Rest and prepare for the next one. This is also, by the way, a dice game. I know, we've thrown a lot of dice in this game yet, but you know. We're gonna.
Let's go.
You wake, curled up in the corner of the container, and begin slowly assembling the world around you. Wait, we are assembling the world? Oh my god, are we God?
Oh.
After all this time, you still find this body, the one you wake in now, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, putting the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are, on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in this system? Did any of the others make it out? Impossible to know. After all this, what matters?
I mean, I guess building a life if you're gonna let me choose.
Yeah, unless someone else in the chat, and I will be picking slightly faster than in the beginning, I won't do 5 minutes, but if someone in the chat finds a better answer than what is important is building a life, please let me know. Because I think building a life might matter.
Yeah.
Never forget, you matter. I swear to all that is Egyptian, I will kill you. What the heck did you just throw at her? Oh, flee! My wife just threw wool at her. And Eve, you're like,
Oh.
flee! Wanna bet? As soon as I pick up my fork, there she is again.
I like that. It's just like, flee! Wait, food?
Well, there's a particular sausage on my plate she really likes.
Mm-hmm.
We already had a slice. Fat bastard. Anyway, building a life. Maybe you did get lucky. Finding yourself out here, maybe here, on the edge of everything. There's a life for you to build. But before you can build anything, you need to learn how to survive. Maybe if you can do that, you can make a life for yourself. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. The mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded satchels of desiccated?
I think that's how you pronounce that.
Desiccated powder. You thumb the powder stud of the stove. I am tired. You thumb the power stud of the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the satchel smell like damp wood. You sprinkle them into the liquid. Splinters. As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like a station, but skeletal, ghostly, gnarly, dude. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright, polygonal shapes. Like angular suns, burning into your mind. Can I help you? Here's the last one. Right. Take it, and be gone, woman. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images. And it is long after you finish drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to greet the day.
It's a lot of information.
Aha! Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You will have to figure out how to recover your condition, now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. Oh yeah, we get dice. That's basically it. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice, and when you're gonna do stuff, you need to fill in a figured dice. Some dice need even, some dice need odds, some dice need 4 or higher, some dice need very specific numbers, and some actions need absolutely nothing. And you also need to eat.
Letting all things go to chance.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it is a chance game, so. Dragos standing in the corridor where you close up the container. He's still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor, you realize it is implanted. A drone sits on his shoulder. It catches up sensor eyes, rapidly irising. Are you failing? Not good. The drone chirps. Dragos nods. You know that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container ain't much, but it'll keep you safe. So, I'm not gonna chit-chat for long. You well enough to work? So, we want to work?
Sure.
Oh, sure. Alright then. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old hulls down, sell them off to the shipyard, or the Pratt market dealers for crow. Occasionally we pull out some tech. Something with a bit more value. Most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, so I figured as a sleeper, you'd be used to the manual labor, and obviously I'll ship you a few chits for your commissions.
I'm guessing that's like money, so got it.
Oh, wait, Dragos, did you just say you'll slip me some shits? It's chits, you bastard. These. He pulls out a handful of small metal bars. They're old cry, oh, isolated from the market. It's what we used to trade out here. He shuffles his feet. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be better suited moving on as quick as you can. And sleepers, well. With things being the way they are around here for me, the yard, I need help. I mean, he did kind of pull us out of a container, so.
Yeah.
But I also want to know why. You want to do happy too?
Oh, you also can have a choice if you really want something in this.
I know, but I have a dice. Odds is me, evens is you. It's evens. So apparently we're happy to. Okay. Think of something else to add. So sorry. He pauses, thinking of something else to add. Look, Just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. Will do. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away. The drone hopping along ahead of him. Boink, boink.
At the speed of sound.
Smell you later, he calls back. That's a drone, by the way, not Drago. Here's just a drone turning around. Smell you later. It's time to get to work. So yeah, here you have. So here we have, basically, we can move around a bit. We can look at our character. We can also upgrade it. We naturally get upgrade points. You know, as is tradition with these games.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And we can sneeze. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. So yeah, basically, there's a risk, either safe, risky, or dangerous, you know. Now we can do manual salvaging for endure, or it's risky, but here we have engineering. But however, we do get a plus on engineering. So as soon as we do this, you pick a dice you want to drop in here. I believe for engineering it's the higher the dice, and then you start the action.
Okay.
Actions often possess the clock and progress the clock. Clocks are displayed below the action to fill them. They track your actions and how they affect in the world. Filling a clock means something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, as the one tracking Drago's steps, are cycle clocks. Okay. So the cycle clock just ticks in every cycle.
Okay.
We actually got some extra. But I believe we can do it again.
Let's go.
You look drives. You discover more about yourself and the world. Drives guide you in specific objects, depending on which path you want to make. You can track a drive. Oh, we're still in the tutorial. I was like, why can't I continue? But we're still in the tutorial.
Yeah.
You're now free to restore your own eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking a drive to help you survive. Because yeah, we have finding a doctor, which is something we need to do. But also, let's work again. Because risky or not, this is what gets us cryo. So we have the shipyard. But we can also do the dock. Old dock terminal. So we now have more. Bright market, bustling open market.
Ooh, the market's open.
Oh, we can go to the market. Ah. We can either ask for directions. But that might go wrong.
I guess just explore.
Alright, so this is positive and negative. Let's explore. Woo!
Oh.
But as you can see, it filled up, but we still... You know what? 50-50 shot. What's the worst that can happen?
Why not?
That.
Well, apparently a negative outcome. Well,
Yeah.
deep.
However, we did find a slum doctor. Next comes the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You were thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out in this place. But now that you are here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, the decaying hab block. They all have made the long queue a test of your nerves. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, this body, your body, will... You suppress a shiver and shuffle forwards. At the front of the queue, you try to find something to distract yourself. Do we look aside or do we stare at the enforcer?
Hmm. I look inside.
You lean against the dwarf frame and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by the green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. You lean in and see amber light filtering through the far doorway, screened with plastic sheathing, beyond which blurred shapes move. The whoosh of the enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you away. Wait your turn, he growls. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway, and you catch a distant voice. Ah, you can do this voice.
Oh. Send in the next one, Toshiro.
The enforcer jerks his head, and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic seating on the far door. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives you a full view of the bright market's sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above. For a moment you are transfixed by the motion. So this is you, apparently.
Okay. That comes set. Like,
Calls
do I
a sharp
read all of
force.
it, or?
And you see a silhouetted figure turning away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a simple folding bed. You make your way across the room. The figure turns, and as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak. They blink, then quickly regain their composure.
Alright, please sit.
They gesture to the bed, then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns, a compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye.
Remain still, please.
Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from their expression when you first enter. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face. Hey, this is different.
Yeah.
Different than when I played it the first time. Which might mean that
cool.
they might have met my first sleeper, because she died on her table. So,
Oh no. So how long you've been on the station?
they asked, the scanner still to their eye. A few cycles. Always answer the doctor's questions.
Yeah.
They nod.
It's good you came to me.
They set their diagnostic scanner on the table.
I'm gonna start by assuming you don't know anything.
They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. That's what I like. This and then a they them, because it's continuously they and them and us. Neat.
Like your body's dying.
Well, shit. They could have been a bit nicer with the bedside manners, but oh well. No ceremony, no drama. Not without empathy, however.
It's like Ensign Arp doesn't like to see its proprietary technology let loose. I probably said that wrong. I don't care right now.
That's okay.
To prevent bodies like your frames, quote unquote, as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, and in your case, escaping. They built in a process of so-called plant obsolescence.
I keep calling it S and ERP, so, it's fine.
Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer. One with S and ARP remains the sole producer of.
They look up.
Sound familiar?
Yes! No. I'll just do that. I don't know it. I don't know.
It's like, that's okay. Most sleepers are prevented from proper access to this kind of information before they sign up to be assimilated. I almost said simulated.
Let me out! She's gonna assimilate me.
That's how this works. Us and ARP goes to great lengths to conceal their administration of stabilizer to active sleepers.
They swapped your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble.
I'm sorry.
Sabine says, and you are unsure if they mean for the cold touch of the metal or everything else.
Emulations like you, sleepers, are, as most people know you, are classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status,
They focus hard on the inspection of your arm.
and SNRP has no reason to release Stabilizer into the market.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one cocking up. Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves.
I know little of this is of use to you.
They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say something, anything. Sabine turns to face you.
Like, I may be able to help.
They sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door. What, do you want me to jump?
Oh, sorry. Had to you saw Toshiro outside?
You remember the gigantic 7x7 foot bodyguard standing outside, rippling muscles, huge pectorals, no hair on his head. You nod.
He works for my benefactor, Yatagan. They're influential in the low end. They give me the space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew up their wounds.
They look away. And then you realize you're just very glad you didn't have to say all these names as the first.
But Yatagan has connections, smugglers from Starward Belt, mercenaries working for the corporations on Emperor. If they can source a stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance.
Holy crap, that's what you notice. She said Star Wars instead of Starboard. Yatagan is in with Disney. The mouse is coming for you. Run. Sabine says down their slate. Their notes complete.
This is dangerous and it'll be expensive, but I think we can do it.
Why me? Sabine walks their way to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones.
Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead.
You nod and leave, Sabine still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look up back to the panel of the roof to see if you can see their face. But the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, very important. Is this Emphis? Is this my man? My man!
My man.
It's my man's. No. Sorry. Emphis is busy, his broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungi into a dented wok, his other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables in some red fleckled dressing. The smell is incredible. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with a bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattling in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. I'm gonna watch. Despite the queue, Emphis doesn't rush. He dresses each portion individually, squeezing precise slugs of liquid from an assortment of bottles into the bowl, and torn leaves from bright slices before tossing them and loosing together. Occasionally, a waiting customer might mutter something about efficiency. Emphis remains steady in his process. After a while, the queue fades back into the crowd, and Emphis sets down his metal bowl and looks up across the burner to see you watching him. I can feel your eyes burning in the hole in my head. Free sample? Holy crap, not now. If you don't nod, I will literally kill your brain. Do it. You haven't eaten in a world. He gestures neatly. Come over. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something. Laced fungus? Oh my!
Ew.
He's gonna drug us. So spicy the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burners like a bonfire, and your skin hardens to its glare. I know you sleepers. Emphas says while he cooks. His voice is deep but clear. A hard life. A lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. I will tell him a story, I guess. Once upon a time, there was a little girl in the forest. She wanted to go to Grandma's house. Her mama made cookies and said, "You little bastard, you go deliver this cookie to your grandmother. I hope you die in the forest." And off the little one went,
Well, damn.
wearing a red hood. Then a wolf came, deciding, ooh, cookies and dessert. And as the wolf pounced, she grabbed a 12-gauge shotgun and blasted him in the face. They all ate barbecue. And
Wow, that's the new version of the story I never knew about.
would you imagine a little Red Riding Hood story where the wolf's like, "Rrr," and Red Riding Hood just turns around in full armor and with a shotgun?
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there is such a thing out there.
They're like, "Ha ha, me old Red Riding Hood.
Wanna say that again?
Did you eat my name?" No. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye. He nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him about the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility, and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container, and the endless cycles spelled within it. Endless cycles? You've done one night, calm down. Now it seems, you tell him, like some dream that you once had, but you can never forget. You tell him that the eye excites you and scares you, and you are unsure where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually you tail off, running out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hand. Next time we can talk some more. He smiles, but next time you pay. He slams a heavy hand against a button on the burner side and shuts off. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the walk. Before you turn back to the alley, you notice geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearm, each surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. You'll be back.
Not creepy at all.
Wait, we got a new drive? Repay Draggles, get to know Emphas.
Oh,
That's it. From now on, every day, we will try to eat at his stall. This is an
Okay.
important thing, I think.
well then, go ahead.
I mean, we can't do it now. I don't think we can. Can we? Oh, we can. Oh, it gives us energy. Which we didn't really need, I think. Because you don't have any dice left to do anything. So that requires dice. Yeah, that requires something. That we can't do that. Surgery, so that requires something. So yeah, basically all of these things, lower end gate.
Okay.
That requires the money, which we don't have. Yeah, see, that also requires dice. So yeah. For now, all cycles need to end. And
So
we shall
we
end
go to
this
Hunkin
cycle.
Rest.
This time you don't wake up. Instead of the ghost of the station that's shifting, circular rings, scattering surround you. For a moment you are gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then a connection begins to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange with extensions. You feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into a million of distributed nodes. They connect. You see the station. No, you feel the station, like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. We just gonna stare, or are we 5 years old? What are we gonna do?
Let's be an adult and observe it.
I was immediately gonna slap the piston. Even though you have no eyes, no sight, you feel the map of the station. No, not the map of the station, the map of its connections. It is a looped cloud with spokes and spires that jut out into space. It is an ingrown thing full of obsolete loops and severed pathways. It is a system, a map, and a territory all at once. You notice a tugging feeling, pulling at you, insistently. As if it were a small child. Somehow, it is pulling in 2 directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours. It's all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open in the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you. I read this as a shit, but a shift. You close your eyes for a second. You feel it waiting there. The station splayed out across your mind. A storm of connective nodes waiting to be explored. And then it's gone. Alright. So yeah, well...
This is certainly getting interesting.
We need to work in a shipyard. Hold up, no, sorry. We need to work in Drago's yard. That's important.
Are we gonna keep doing the hall one because you get a bonus with engineer? Or?
Yeah, this is probably like the best one for us. And I'm gonna put like a... Because see, this becomes a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Negative outcome. That's not what you like.
No.
Which means we're gonna do it again. There we go, back in business. Because, you know, we need the money.
I'm gonna do money.
Because what did I tell you what we need to do every day from now on?
Go to the food place.
And that costs 2 money.
Ooh.
But it also fills us. Apparently we have a plus in fungus fan. Oh yeah, we can actually walk around. Oh, it's risky though. Oh.
Aw. Man, the negative outcomes.
Yep.
Now, is it just because you're, like, new to the area?
No, it's because we had a dice roll of 1 out of a possible 6.
But it's like, I'm guessing there's, like, a chance of upping that luck at all?
No, see, this requires... everything requires a stat.
Okay.
So, like, assist a shipbuilder requires engineering. So if I put a dice of 4 in here, it becomes a 5. Which actually means I've made a mistake, because remember I put a 6 earlier in Drago's yard. I shouldn't have needed to do that, because the 5 would have turned into a 6. And you can't go higher. But, also, as you can tell, there is nothing currently to do. So while we wait for stabilizer, we will sleep again. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering light, like the stars reflecting in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads you could see bright shapes, caches of shimmering lights beneath transparent crystal forms. You follow the paths of a thread across the ring. Through these forms, then leap off into the void. You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information, of communications. There are so many layers, so many loops, that it seems almost impossible to parse. But you begin to try. I hope my voice isn't too annoying for people. I'm trying to make it like calming-ish instead of my normal, you know, screeching voice of 12 vultures trying to eat a window.
I didn't think it was laughing at it.
My normal voice is horrible. I'm just glad Lindsay's deaf. So, do we want to focus on the threads? Focus on the nodes? Or do we want to kill that which just blasted my chat with two things at once, just trying to see if they can evade me? I will shoot you.
Are you banning them or you want me to ban him?
I can't. I'll tap either.
I will ban it.
Likely ban a Vader. Perish all of you. So yeah, do we focus on the threads or shall we focus on the nodes?
I guess the nodes.
Oh crap, I can't read. I'm eating cheese, shut up. No. The nodes are glassy, bright, but in all this flow, the only solid fixed points. You approach one, a pyramid, or a triangle. Dimensions are difficult here. And lean close to it. Inside, shifting layers conceal a tangle of threads. A meeting point of exchange. But before you can glimpse any further, the glass clouds. The hardens, cutting you off. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes. One leads to another. There's so much here. So many answers. So many questions. All you need to do. So much wow. So much pizzazz. All you need to do is follow the path. All you need to do is follow the train. And open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange. And see opportunity here in this community. But then, that insistent tugging again. Pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines. You see two paths. Two threads pulling in different directions. As if they were tied around you. Shall we go with the first or do we do the second?
Let's go with the first.
Why do you answer so fast? I can't eat my cheese that fast. I got cheese.
I mean, you can just acknowledge that I did it.
Cheese! The first thread leads out, away from the station, into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the threat to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. The second. The second thread leads in, pulling deeper into the station. Your gaze follows it. And this time, you see something. A sphere shimmering above a strange angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you. Tasting you. Tasting me? Good sir and or madam, why don't you have a seat? Tasting me. Where's Chris Hansworth? Where's Chris Hansen when you need him?
Hansworth? What did you call him?
Chris Hansworth. Open your eyes, time is short. And so is Markiplier. Ow, for the love of penis. Something has changed inside of you. You can now access the data cloud of the eye. Network of decaying protocols and data cache. Whilst there, you can use dice and atoms to access systems and extract data. But be careful, these networks are old and strange. Press Y to toggle this view on and off. Wow.
Right.
See. Ooh.
Oh.
Data actions allow you to extract data from the network of the eye. They work like DAS actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match the DAS to the one displayed on the right action. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier in the interface skill, you'll be given more possible DAS to match. You can use any DAS that matches the DAS displayed. Teehee. I didn't have a +1. No, this is interface, so we're basically boned. Aha.
Well, beep.
But this requires a 1. And today, we rolled 3 1s. Which is not good.
No.
Oh, we got an encryption key. What about this one? Okay, from there we need a Solzheimer encryption key. This requires a 3. A 1. As you drift back from the nose, something lashes onto you. A thread strung tightly around you. It tethers you in place. Hot taste. The voice makes you shiver. Its source somehow both distant and close behind your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape is at your side. It stalks around you, circling like a shark, like a wolf. Entity unknown. Astringent. Processing.
Stand still. Well, stay still, I guess.
No. Stay still and deliver. Please. Hold.
Oh no, it's customer service.
Oh no, customer service. Please hold with your problem. We will try to get back to you in, what day is it today? Wednesday, so Thursday for next month we will definitely be coming back to you, maybe. The thread around you thickens until it is a ring, a cylinder. A tunnel of light circles around you. It is blinding for a moment, and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a figure, a creature in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. I kinda wanna know what he is. What are you?
Oh yeah. Yeah, what are you?
The shape paces around you on its lithe legs. Though there is no ground here to pace on. Entity. Identify. Origin. Serial. Cadence. The figure faces you expectantly. Do we be honest?
Yeah, let's be honest.
Unknown. Known. The figure's strange head rotates. Brackish signature. Off and not off. Attempting interface. As the figure speaks, small threads begin to spiral from its head. Thick, snaking, fine like ribbons that flex and weave. They approach with intent. Well, our character's not fast. We only have a 1 to spend, so...
Stop.
Stop right there! Boom, boom, boom. The figure holds in his thread, his head twitching. Entity. Your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience?
Well, I mean, as of now, we can, but we can always say you're a person.
I feel like a person, but our sleepers... I mean, remember the Dragos said sleepers were not, and the doctor as well, they're not technically considered people.
But do you believe you're a people?
Of course, ask people. I can do all the good stuff, like eat and drink and catch a rat with the ladies. So yeah, I think I'm a person.
Go with that.
I is a person. Incorrect. You are an entity. All at once, Hunter's head's directly in front of yours, blocking your vision. Catch a rat! You stink of their taste. The one from the sealed dock. Hunter shimmers with fury. I will find access. I will interface. Sealed dock? An entity hides in the rotunda. You are its puppet. Hunter extends a razor-edged thread. I will not be diverted from my task. It glows with murderous intent. I can't even run anymore. You lash out with all your force, not a physical strike, but a focusing, a spike of the interface leaping like this. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates. Wake up! You open your eyes, blink back into the station light, shaken with fear.
Oh, that was certainly interesting.
Well, what you know? Can I open that gate? Okay, Dan. Someone out there's tracking you, following your trail. Oh, good. We are now also at the same time being hunted. I can't actually go get a meal. I mean, I can, but it'll take all of our food. Shall we go try to work? Because in the work, at least hour 1 will turn into a 2.
Yeah.
Which means we have a 50-50 shot. Oh. I see. Oh.
Aww.
I mean, they did technically pay us. So we could go in here. And eat some more.
You gotta order them fungus.
Yep, fungus among us. Also, we are only getting 3 dice as of late because our body is tired. We are tired.
No, after all the stuff we've been through, I don't blame us.
So we currently have to survive. We have the help to pay Dragos off, and we have eat. Let's go back to our empty container, I guess.
Oh.
Nothing else we could do.
Nope.
Short day, but hey, that's what you get when you roll 3 once.
Come on, can we get some decent numbers?
Oh, I do need to answer someone quickly, so...
Ah, okay.
There. As you close up, a voice echoes down the corridor towards you. Sleep. Oh, you want to do this one?
Sleeper, wait up.
I will turn. Bang is coming down the corridor towards you. A wonky grin is brought head.
Oh, guess I'm a guy. Hey, glad I caught you.
Do I know you? He grins.
You do now.
He puts a hand on your arm.
I've seen you hanging around, just want to chat. You staying in that thing?
He nods back to the container, shaking his head.
That rough. It can be hard to get a start on the eye.
He looks away down the passage.
Like, what was it old Erlen said? The eye opens for us all. Nice idea, but well, not always very practical.
He glances back at you.
We do our best, but it isn't easy.
Who the heck is Erlen? Is it like a wizard? You pass through together into the main walkways.
And no one has told you about Erlen? He's the founder of this place, and that's why I figured his name. Like, hey, we should organize some seminars.
He laughs.
I don't know if I was supposed to laugh with that or not.
That's good. He laughed.
Not really my department though. I'm a systems.
So what? Haven Age? What the hell?
Think of it as an administrative association for the eye. Depending on who you talk to, we either emerge as a response to or a continuation of Andre Erlin's original union.
He smiles.
Personally, I avoid the topic.
He stops you in a quiet passage.
Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I've been seeing some unusual network activity, and, well, I know a little about you sleepers. I have a small proposition for you.
He glances around.
But this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then when you're settled, stop by.
He lowers his voice and gives you a dark look.
In truth, I need you. And what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work to be done.
It is true. We are very large.
Hmm.
He pats you on the back, his voice bright and his dark look suddenly gone.
Like, stay clean, sleeper.
He walks off down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. Fare ye well, young lad. I knew you well.
Oh, well, I'll be right back. I need to go use the vial, and
No.
I'm keeping the accent. I don't know why.
Well, I was also gonna tell people that we're about to take a little break, so I can run some ads,
Okay.
take some break. I need to go to have a was as well. So yeah, you go do that. I'm gonna tell the people. We're gonna take a small break. We're gonna be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Need to run some ads, because that's something I need to do right now. I'm happy and sad at the same time that I need to. So, hopefully we'll see you then after the break, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. See you then! Well, everyone, greetings, good day, salutations, hello, ni hao. Think I might miss someone, but you know, that's fine.
Catch a ride.
Just testing that. I don't think Colleen's back yet, so. And if she is, she forgot to unmute. Well, we have some dice we need to go to. We also have the shipyard, still the empty container naturally. And Drago's yard, which I'm thinking of, you know, pumping some more things in there.
Hello.
There she is.
I
Back in
return with some
business.
food.
And I'm gonna try to do 50-50. Yes! Because this means actions available. Wait, oh wait, do you need to do both of these before I can get back to business? I have the back to business now.
I don't know.
Oh, Dragos. You arrive in a buzz of activity at the yard. I will dive us all in and then we continue further. Red blinking lights flash across a vast dark shape. Suspended below the dome, they flicker across scorching hull plates and bent structures, spilling from holes in the twisted shape. The cutter is huge and is torn apart some violent encounter. She's a beauty, isn't she? Dragos stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as its lowered is. This is all me, baby, because I happen to know that she is. And I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up, and now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for this monstrous craft. You can't help but thinking what happened to his crews. What happened? What do you mean? Blessed you. Managed to convince our salvager friend to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. Credit? We may have done well, but we can't afford a down payment on this one. He pats you on the shoulder. Don't worry, we'll make it back once we chop this beauty up. But Dragos doesn't seem to notice. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it's reaching the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. Yeah, I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. The drone starts to crawl over the hull, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion, locked inside that container, the wreck of the Yesenerp freighter lowered into the yard, like a corpse, ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into the strange station? You shudder as a cat crawls upon your lap, seeking refuge and pets, and wanting to lick your can of Monster. Can't take a drink if you want. Fine. Perhaps, if you could learn something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Like a buggy. Drago squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we're up for it. What do you think? You see a fading name on the ship, emblazoned on the side. Winter Light. Well, I believe it was a wrestler or some sort who once says, "Let's do it!"
Mm-hmm.
He claps your cheeks. He claps your cheeks. I like that got both of you to laugh. I think I need bed. Anyway, he claps your cheeks. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few and we can make a start as he smokes a cigarette. Real beauty, Dragos repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting, and then slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. We got einen upgrade point. You've completed your first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on upgrading your character. Access your character menu with this button. I already did.
Ooh. A previous one doesn't matter. Do it again.
No, I was going to say, apparently it didn't. Are you okay? Your nose is cold. You know that, right?
Oh.
Let's see. Predictive reasonings. Dice action display potential. Positive and negative outcomes. I mean, we have to go to 0 from that one. I'm actually thinking of moving towards self-repair. Because using scrap components at home to repair condition. Because our condition is hideous.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, it requires 2 points. It requires 2
oops.
upgrade points. Do we want to keep for 2 upgrade points, or do we want to like work with one of these? Transfer interaction. Transfer intercept. Chance to gain cryo on interface actions. Photosynthetic skin. Sunbathe dice actions allows energy, and then reasoning dice actions display potential positive and negative outcomes. That could also be nice.
Oh yeah. Considering you're getting all the negative outcomes, maybe you can kind of keep your head, right?
I forgot what cryo was. Oh, cryo is the money, isn't it? Yeah.
No, that was
Cryo.
okay.
Cryptocurrency.
Crypto.
Or chits, you know?
Mm.
Cryo and shits are the same. So every time we like
Okay.
interface, we can then gain money. And you know, money is king. We all know this.
I mean, you need it for fungus.
I'm gonna exactly. We need fungus. Also, apparently, this does not give us a +1. This just gives us disability. Not a disability. This ability. So we still need to get extras, and to do that, we need to get like this. The survive drive is just standard. Buy a vial of stabilizer. Well, good luck on that one. This blaster ship came to the same yard as you. No, that's not a blaster ship. It's a beautiful thing. You shut your mouth. Also, I believe we actually have enough for the last bit of fungus.
Whoa.
Action complete. Emphas! Ah, your nose is cold.
Oh.
Sleeper! Emphas calls out to you. Oh, a booming voice. Sleeper! It echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into a wok. The fire leaping up to meet the oil. I see you. Cycle in, cycle out. We never speak. Tell me a story. What kind? Any kind. He pauses to drizzle something plastic bottle into the wok. But one of yours. He looks up at you. Nothing stolen. You pause. The spice is rich in your nostrils, and you think of a song to go. You look at Emphas, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps something is... I want to tell him about our dreams, actually. All the sleepers, you tell Emphas, had dreams. Some were simple, memories left over from the immolation process, and had become tangled up in their minds, and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in the dorm scream or cry out at night. But your dreams, those grey, skeletal after images of systems and structures, of threads and patterns, weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares. They were reflections of reality. Distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned, back then, to keep quiet about them, to let them flow through your mind like water. It was until now, until you arrived at this place. Now your dreams colonize your waking life. They slip behind your eyelids. With every blink, And now you understand they aren't dreams at all, but some process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one, like smoke through air. You tell them that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps you reason it is some sort of side effect or particular quality of the frame you inhabit. But whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Emphas finished cooking and squints a little at you. Sleeper, he smiles. You are quite the storyteller. He eyes you, and you realize he's been trying to gauge how honest you've been in your story. Emphas passes you the meal he has cooked. You take it gracefully. As you eat, he talks. A natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. He looks around at the emptying market, but my time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you longer. So I will make you a proposal. He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind the stall. These are good enough for most, but some told me a story that made me think. A couple of cycles ago, they said that across the gap, in the Greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? No, neither had I. But I trust the one who told me. Emphas began packing up his things. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. I'm sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. Yeah. Good, booms Emphas. Then I will wait for you to bring them. Emphas says walk away and straightens up. I will prepare a spiel then. Sleeper, good luck with your foraging. You turn away and walk back into the main market. The rich taste of Emphas still lingering in your mouth. Oh my. Stories for food, you think. A trade that seems more than fair. Does this mean but now we need to get him a mushroom. We can't get him a mushroom.
Aww.
Can I help you, woman? The first thing you see at entering is the glint of Toshiro's implants, like a cat's eyes in the dark corridor. He nods as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark and you push through the shout to surgery.
Just a second.
As Sabine's voice is currently having a mouthful of something, you enter.
I had water. She was drinking. It's like, I have it.
Sabine stands with a case open in front of her. She sees vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating it in the warm light.
Like, I have no idea how, like a 10.
They trail off.
We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be.
Am I a testing person?
That seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another chance.
They gesture for you to sit on the
Oh,
bed.
choice. Sorry, my bad. I read the wrong. The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an... That is a big word.
Immunosuppressant. Yeah, immunosuppressant.
Could you imagine her being a doctor? It's like, I'm gonna do this. This is a very big word. Give me a second.
Yeah, work under the principle to vaccine.
In a transplant operation, and that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. So, in the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part of each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated.
I'm glad I let you play the doctor. Sabine holds up a vial of would-be stabilizer.
However, unlike an... my brain does not want to
Immunosuppressant. It's a suppressant for your immune system. That's how you can remember it. Immunosuppressant. Vaccine.
The stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it recodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains, which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs.
Alright, now in normal English.
Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system.
None of that is the English. They glance away.
At least, if the stabilizer is genuine, the only way to know for sure is to inject the vial.
They begin readying the syringe.
I will start with a small dose to limit the risk.
Let's do it! Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses the syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe, and you watch as any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection, but with little response. Sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into the darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises, like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate.
Awake.
What the hell happened?
The stabilizer is genuine.
They sit down beside the bed.
I don't know how Yucatan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did.
I love that his name keeps changing. Sabine looks troubled, distracted.
I'm sorry. You should rest some more, but you're going to have to do that somewhere else. I'm going southern!
I have a feeling that Sabine should be the one that's resting. Not only is her accent chasing, Yatagan's name is also continuously looping.
It's like I have other patients, sorry.
Sabine nods towards the case.
I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You're going to need to pay for your next dose.
Silence fills the room, and they return to their glowing slate. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you have been out. Sabine!
Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that.
You manage to get to your feet and wander out into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door as the cat's cold nose is pressed against my thumb. He fixed you with a glare before you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware that the station's spinning beneath you. Are you trying to enter my hand? You can't. It's my hand. Also, I can't move any of my arms because she's laying as an old lady. And if I move even slightly with the other one, she absolutely will fall on the floor.
Oh no.
I am that which stops her from falling. How much is it? Do we know? 100 fucking cryo? Are you absolutely insane, woman? What the hell? 100 cryo? Kind of bullshit is that? Ooh.
Okay over there?
Yeah, I burped. I mean, we now have the shipyard. Oh. Okay. So here's the thing. This one gives us wages. This one is safe, but gives us information. Do we want to know what happened to the ship, or be nice to Dragos?
I guess be nice with Dragos.
Which means we'll never get to know what's on the ship, because I've learned this in my first playthrough. You have to do one of these. You can't do both of them.
Even though it says repeatable action?
It's a repeatable action because see the bar underneath? You need to do so many of them to fill it up. If you can't repeat it, you can never fill it up. So there's something to be considered about.
I don't know which one to do.
I'm gonna do the risky one and hopefully... That didn't actually pay us anything, did it?
I don't think so.
Oh, for the love of... Right, let's end the cycle, I guess. Haha, but we have all of our dice back. Woot, woot, that's the sound of the police.
Pumpkin food.
Alright, that's Fang. Haven systems engineer, he's ready for us now. I don't really trust Fang, to be honest. Oh, hey, a trader. Oh, we can buy some scrap or unload. The freighter crew are eager to get their payload. That's Endure. We don't actually have it Endure, but I can put this one. Which means we don't have actually got a single negative. There, and that paid us. Plus gives us energy for some reason. Because they thanked us with a meal.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna go to your little hidey hole at the bottom, that's fine. So now here's the thing. Do we wanna do the Draggles thing? Because we do need to like do that before that meter fills up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 more days to do so. So we have days to do.
Yeah.
Or do we just want to work in the shipyard? What do we want to go? The shipyard's also a place of exploration.
Oh, hey, you can assist a shipbuilder.
You have connection, but you have skills. You can get a shipbuilder to notice them. And as a newcomer, you only get paid by grabbing a load of materials and asking the nearest yard hand where to take them. Or we can help Draggles. But then you need to decide. Are we going to investigate the ship or help Draggles and cut everything out?
Let's just help Draggles.
Alright. 1 5-star salvage operation. Come right up. You know what? 1 5-star salvage operation. Come right up. That's what I wanted. Yard clearance. Because don't forget, we have this. But here's the thing though. We can't actually put that in. Because despite us having like... You think, oh, it's 2, but we need to match the input. We can't do the same input. And it's all interface currently. Yep, interface. Right, there's the Solnheim gate. Then we have a note. That's for a 3. No, we don't have that either.
There you go, pumpkin booth.
We can explore the rotunda. How does security have planned? Stealing them would be the fastest way to get the notice placed and the most dangerous. Alright.
I don't think you feel like stealing.
Well, this is for Haven Age. Do we want to avoid them? Just by exploring? Or do we want to steal the dock plans?
Let's just do the rotunda and see how badly that can go again.
Oh, even a 4 is risky. Well, let's do it anyway.
Damn.
Dog Watcher. Oh yeah, if we fail, then we get to put on the watch list.
Ah,
Oh wait. You can have Russians.
oh.
Mossy tones. Can I actually just get like 3 drinks? Because they're cheap. And that gets us an extra thing.
Hmm.
The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you. And the taunts don't take long to follow. Hi, Hound! The spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? I'll ignore him. He wanders a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuring you. You freeze into place. Owner of the Overlook. You want to be Tala or shall I?
It's like, I guess I can be. It's like, ow.
The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot, like a gun, like a shot out. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the walls and vent you all into the hard vacuum. As you turn back, the spacer's second class comes sailing through the air. You reach up a hand, the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments.
Like, ow.
Yeah, it happens. Through the haze of the glass and a girdle of vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud, as he slams into the wall, echoes around the bar like thunder. Now flanked by other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda light. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles, it is cleared. A fresh measure of Gerald is glugged out in front of you. The same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more.
Like, he hasn't come back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Do you want me to say words like that?
It's up to you. I usually try to, because I usually try to turn them into crap, but I think it's already too late because I'm tired, so I might be swearing like a sailor. Tala flops onto the stool beside you.
Let's get a look at you.
Get a look at this! Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and someone places a bottle of alcohol and a metal tin tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and turns to you.
Like, that was an ambitious catch.
She smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm.
Stupid, but ambitious.
Ooh. Sorry.
Oh.
You don't feel the pain, only the string of status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. Watch her. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard, all the time tapping the tweezers tips in little rhymed rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to herself.
So you've been on the eye long?
Long enough. She laughs. Ha ha ha.
Hey, you don't need to act tough with me.
A splinter clinks into the tin.
Hey, not everyone is like that idiot. We don't all hate you.
She glances around. Some of the regular... Oh, sorry. I took out. She glances around. I didn't notice the 2 marks.
Yeah, some of the regulars, maybe they fear you. Maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this place. Trust me.
So meet your eye. Oh, what the?
Wow. Okay.
Luckily, we can go back.
I think you tapped something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
I'm not
When-
trying to.
When I took a drink, I lifted my controller and I tipped the button on the bottom of my desk.
I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we've got ain't much. I said ain't instead of aren't, but we're gonna stick with it. And the company is
She leans in.
limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar, and if you need shelter, well, you can discuss that. You'll be safe. You usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't.
She places her tweezer in the tin with a clink.
That's you, Sleeper. Here.
She slides the glass of Gerald to you.
This'll help.
She stops, her hand still on the glass.
Like, wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk?
I have no idea.
And it works well with this. We'll keep trying. I'll let you know if I see any difference.
She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does, and before long is retelling how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. You take a sip of the Gerol. The earthy fungus tone fills your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old, feels good.
Something blue. I'm sorry.
I'm old, dabu dee dabu die. Makes a whole
Dabu-da.
it makes a whole new meaning to the circle, doesn't it? You know, I'm old, dabu dee dabu die.
Also, we need to make an edit of that. It's just like the original singers, the aliens, just looking old and decrepit singing.
All right, now. There's a bar shift, but it doesn't engage, and we don't have any of this. We have a 1. If we try this, we have a 50-50 shot of being found out.
Oh no.
Yeah, the 1 isn't really the good. Let's go see Fang. Which is also good, because that was also you.
Man, I can't keep track of everyone I am.
I could take over Fang if you want to.
Yeah.
Hi, Sleeper! Fang catches your attention as you approach the Heaveners building, leaning against the bay door at the side of the entrance. You approach. Easier to come in this way. Security, all that. He gives you a look. You know. He slams a button, and the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind you. You follow Fang inside. The truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. The door hisses as it closes behind you. And now you're mine, Sleeper. I will disassemble you. I will take you apart. You will never see the light of day. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates. The things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen lights. There's a chorus of hums that blend into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the rooms. Fang leans on a server stack and gestures around. You like? What is all this? He taps the nearby server stack, which bleeps in response. This is my treasure trove, all dredged up from the sea of systems that we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. He steps over to a towering block, speckled with vents. Some of these systems are from the original station. Yeah. One. The one Solheim built. We had to invent new components, repair things we never built, and reverse engineer entire substances into existence. Residents here look up at the Eye and think that they're seeing a constant, a concrete reality. But this place's system is constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow. We're keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new. Dragging it away from those corporate origins. He stops. At least that's what I'm trying to do. He turns back to face you among the flickering machines, humming all around you. I know you can see it too, Sleeper. All the systems and sections. You can you? Yeah, I can. Makes sense, right? Oh, how lucky. You're between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need. You glance at the lights around you, and as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your gaze. Fang notices too. I'm guessing being in a beacon isn't always ideal when you're on the run, though. Huh. No, it ain't. He pats you on the shoulder. Maybe I can help with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place. Subsystems I can't see. Access protocols lost to time and decay. Secrets. Load of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place. Break off those last ghost limbs of corporate control. He lowers his voice below the hum. Even in Haven Age, there is old growth. Those with roots trace back to those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past, and you'll see what I can do about that tracker of yours. He winks at you. Wink. What do you say, Sleeper? So, do we want to see if we can trust him and get his help with the tracker? Or do we want to think about it?
We'll think about it.
Think about it, think about it. He looks away. Okay, alright, you need to think about it. Fang passes you a ragged-looking metal tab. A gift! He smiles. It's the Solheim cipher. Yeah, I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slot that into an old network gate and it'll be able to pull all kinds of secrets from the nodes inside. He walks you back to the front of the bay. So, if you come across anything while you are thinking, maybe bring it in. I have an acquisition budget and I'm not afraid to use it. He slams the door button again. Think on it, Sleeper, and I'll see you soon. You step, blinking, back out to the passage. Those flickering lights still in the back of your mind. Oh, you mean this light? Wait, we have a Haven Age cipher. Hold up. Yeah. The gate conceals a network of system. With a squawk. And that gives us new ciphers. Which requires a 1. Interface. Accepted. Interface. Got some Solheim data. Now we need to be careful. As you may have noticed, the hunter, if we do something, the hunter bar fills. And I don't want to be there longer than we need to. I don't know if I want to give him the Solheim data.
Oh, if you don't want to.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we have it. But I don't know if I want to give it to him. But, what's your thought on that?
Let's not give it.
But I'm gonna go to the empty container. End this cycle. See what happens. This should. Ah, Lord Fish Dude, you are just in time for the end of the stream to spook the crap out of me. Hi. Welcome. Welcome back.
It's like, oh, darn it.
I still streamed for 2 hours. Yeah, at the beginning I wasn't that freaked out about the things, but I'm like, people usually like it when they scare things, so I upped the volume a little bit. Also, I was so in these kind of games. I'm so into it. So yeah, you can scare me. You're dead tired. Well, I can shake your hand on that one. Heavily medicated. I cannot shake your hand on that one. I can't actually afford my medication. But dead tired? Yeah, same here. High five. Tired high five, you know. It is on Forkanate. Tired to raise your arm. Yeah, exactly. It's that. It's the, and that's it. I'm too tired to do a mental high five. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for joining us here. I should. I should. Should I?
You should.
Should. Is someone just flinging the arm around like a wet noodle? Yep.
Let's see.
Oh, I can do the same.
You know. You know anybody you want to raid?
Yep. And before we do that, we'll do the last stretch. And a good old
I heard all the
hydrate.
crick. I heard all those cricks.
We're gonna catch a ride over to Swamos' channel. Because, well, I did that last time and he seemed to really enjoy that, so let's do it again, why don't you?
Yeah, and it's his subathon, so let's go.
So yeah, let's get in there. Them crunches were strong. Yeah, that happens when I'm tired and I sat too long. Oh, I creak more. The tired body creaks more.
Yeah, and it's colder.
Yeah, thank you everybody so much for joining us. If you like any of this, please, tell us, say us later. It will also be on YouTube eventually. Go in there, type something. This is a really good game. Too bad your voice sucks, but I really enjoyed this. And we'll stream this some more. We like all of this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to say. But yeah, I like this game when I'm like really tired because it's not overly big thinking. I did forget though that it wasn't voiced. But yeah, thank you, Colleen, so much for being here.
Yeah, it was fun, like usual.
These games are good at scaring me. Yeah, we're gonna raid now, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.